Yo, family. Yo, family. I'm heading to the office a little bit later. I won't lie. It's like 10 to 6. Had some stuff to do, aka play Fortnite solos. But I did get a dub on my first game on. So I said I'm only gonna play one game. Played one game, won. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do, fam. Yeah. On a more serious note, I read in a book. It was about a shepherd who he fell asleep in a barn with his sheep, and he always wondered, why do I always wake up at the same time that my sheep do? Or why? I mean, yeah. Why are my sheep always at the same time? They're always awake at the same time as me. And it was asking the question: Are they used to my routine, or am I used to their routine for sleeping? I didn't know what it meant. Like, I knew there was a deeper meaning, but I didn't know what it meant. So I asked someone about it, and the way they described it was like perfect. Like, the way they said it was like, for example, if you're a positive person and everyone around you is negative, it may seem like everyone around you is becoming more positive, when in reality people could be more negative, until you're back into a positive environment, and then you realise, oh, I've been negative this whole time. So it's more like a perspective thing, and it was quite eye-opening. I think I found it quite cool. Yeah. With that being said, I think environment is an important thing to your success. You know, like, it's rich coming from me, because I'm probably in like the worst environment to like see any success, but I still, yeah. I'm still trying to succeed, so it's weird. Yeah, I think because I hear it all the time, like, in order to be successful, you kind of have to change your environment, which makes a lot of sense, because, you know, you've been in the same like town or city, like just a place where you know everything and you know everyone. And so, like, to be somewhere new and kind of like get by on your own without help, I think it's like something that can really like make or break you, which is why I'm always kind of thinking about it. Granted, it's expensive, but that's the thing, like, you need something to kind of like, you need something to struggle, I guess, if it makes sense. Like, because right now I'm quite comfortable, you know, like I don't have to spend a lot of money and whatnot. But if I moved out and I have to spend like, I don't know, 40% of my paycheck on my rent, you know, like it would be a lot more like challenging, especially being in like a new town or a new country even. And it's like, it seems so difficult in my, like, that, I think that's why I can't grow. Because if I wanna succeed, if I wanna make a difference, like, I have to change something in my life. I can't keep doing the same shit. Like, because I think a lot of people would see my life right now and be like, why would you change anything? Like, you've got a good job, you've got good friends, you've got good this, and, you know, you're lined up pretty well. But like, it's not gonna last forever, bro. And so, like, you know, I know I'm blessed to have a good job. I don't take it for granted and stuff. You know, I'm blessed for the opportunities I have. But I just feel like to move somewhere else is like the next move for me. Whether it's a different country, which would be fucking sick, you know, like if I could move to like Portugal or something, I don't know. But yeah, I just think it's crucial in terms of like character building and like for your character. I may be like reading into it a bit too much, but I just think you can't get anywhere without adversity. And so far, until now, my life has been easy. So I think I need to create some like discomfort for myself, one way or another. But the plan is just to like save up a bit of money so I have some expenses like saved up, so I can live off that for a bit. Yeah, I really want to do it, man. If I could move country for like 6 months or some shit, or 6 months, man, I feel like that would really like benefit me. Because understanding like the way another culture lives, I think is just so like important. Because I think a lot of people go their whole lives not being able to fathom like the way different people live. Like, for example, if you go to Japan, there's a certain way people do things compared to people here in the UK. And so I feel like it should be mandatory for everyone to kind of have 6 months in a different country. I'm lucky because I've experienced another country, like in terms of culture, like because I'm Albanian. I've been Albanian many times, and it's quite different there, like in terms of pretty much everything. So yeah, I think it is quite mandatory, and it would help a lot of people. Like I think it would erase a lot of like, not racism. I don't want to say racism, but like, I think it would make people a lot more understanding and open to like different like beliefs and, you know, values and shit like that. Because, you know, if you're like 40 years old, yeah, and you've only lived in one town your whole life, you haven't ventured Of course they're gonna be closed-minded, bro. Like, they haven't witnessed anything. Like, they haven't been to a Buddhist, like, a temple or anything like that. Like, they haven't been anywhere, bro. And the shit, I think, just like being in one environment your whole life is so bad for your brain, bro. So I think, you know, my clothing brand is called Atlas, and I don't even travel, bro. It's poor from me, I can't lie. But I'm starting to make improvements on it. I'm going Prague this Friday, no, this weekend actually. So that's a start. But yeah, think about changing your environment. It's hard, but I think it's worth it, bro. I think it's very worth it. Safe.